Welcome to Leadership Decathlon. Great leaders possess a range of communication skills that enable them to effectively convey their ideas and vision to their team, stakeholders, and customers. Here are the top communication-related skills of great leaders. 1. Active listening. Great leaders are skilled at actively listening to others, which involves paying attention, asking clarifying questions, and showing genuine interest in what is being said. Active listening is an essential part of effective communication and helps leaders understand others' perspectives and needs. Active listening can be compared to the 110 meters hurdles event in decathlon, as it requires the individual to stay focused and listen intently to the other person in order to be able to react quickly and appropriately. Active listening is a skill that can be developed and a weapon that can be used to improve your relationships. Stephen R. Covey, the most basic of all human needs is the need to understand and be understood. The best way to understand people is to listen to them. Ralph Nichols. Active listening involves fully focusing on what the speaker is saying and showing genuine interest in their perspective. It involves asking clarifying questions, making eye contact, and avoiding distractions. Practice mindfulness in order to fully focus on the speaker. Use reflective listening techniques such as paraphrasing or summarizing to show understanding. Book references. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, by Stephen Covey. Difficult Conversations. How to Discuss What Matters Most, by Douglas Stone, Bruce Patton, and Sheila Heen. Sentences from The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. To listen effectively, you must first discipline yourself to fully concentrate on what the other person is saying. Mahatma Gandhi was renowned for his active listening skills and ability to understand others' points of view. He was a master of bringing together people of different backgrounds and beliefs, and finding common ground between them. One example of this was during the Salt March of 1930. Gandhi had organized a march to the sea to protest the British salt tax. As the march progressed, Gandhi realized that the British forces were growing increasingly hostile towards the protesters. He quickly changed tactics, engaging in dialogue with the British commanders and attempting to understand their point of view. Through active listening, he was able to de-escalate the situation and keep the march peaceful. Gandhi also used active listening to bring together different religious and ethnic groups in India. He had a deep understanding of the different cultures and religions in India and was able to use this knowledge to bridge divides and bring people together. Gandhi strongly believed that understanding and empathy were essential to peacefully resolving conflicts and creating a united India. 2. Clear and concise communication. Great leaders are able to communicate their ideas and vision clearly and concisely, using language that is easy to understand and free of jargon. This enables them to effectively convey their message to a wide range of audiences. Clear communication is similar to the 100 meters sprint event, as both require the individual to be able to quickly and efficiently express their thoughts, ideas, and feelings. The single biggest problem with communication is the illusion that it has taken place. George Bernard Shaw, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. Peter Drucker. The ability to express an idea is well nigh as important as the idea itself. Bernard Baruch, the art of communication is the language of leadership. James Humes. The most powerful communication tool you have is your own personal behavior. John C. Maxwell, the key to successful leadership today is influence, not authority. Ken Blanchard. Clear and concise communication involves being able to effectively convey your message in a direct and straightforward manner. It involves using simple language, avoiding jargon, and being mindful of the audience's needs and level of understanding. Best practices. Practice your communication skills through role-playing or public speaking. Use visual aids or props to clarify your message. Book references. Talking as Fast as I Can. From Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls, and Everything in Between, by Lauren Graham. Made to Stick. Why Some Ideas Survive and Others Die, by Chip Heath and Dan Heath. Sentences from Made to Stick. Simplicity is not the absence of complexity. It is the process of reducing complexity to essentials. Use concrete language and examples to make your ideas understandable and memorable. Winston Churchill was a master of clear communication and was renowned for his inspirational speeches that helped rally the British people during World War II. One of Churchill's most famous speeches was his "We shall fight on the beaches" speech. which he delivered on June 4, 1940. In this speech, Churchill rallied the people of Britain against the Nazi threat, and his words were so powerful that they are still remembered today. Another example of Churchill's clear communication was his "Never Surrender" speech, which he delivered on June 4, 1940. In this speech, Churchill declared that the British people would never surrender, no matter how great the odds were against them. His words were so inspiring that they are still remembered today. Churchill's clear communication was also evident in his famous "Iron Curtain" speech, which he delivered on March 5, 1946. In this speech, Churchill warned of the dangers of Soviet expansionism and declared that the Western world should stand firm against the Soviet Union. His words were so powerful that they are still remembered today. Overall, Winston Churchill was a master of clear communication and used his speeches to inspire the British people during their darkest hour. His words still resonate today. If you haven't watched intro video, you can find it here, https://youtube.be/shul04tkfg5f. Thanks for watching.